Some conversations change your English without you even realizing it. And one of the easiest conversations in the world is simply talking about your day. Today, we're going to show you how everyday stories can make your English sound natural, confident, and interesting. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Daily Communication Star. I'm your host, Rohan, and today we're going to talk about something that everyone experiences every single day, your daily routine, your small moments, and how to talk about them in English. And to make this conversation more fun and natural, I've invited a guest today. She's cheerful, friendly, and she loves sharing little stories about her day. Welcome to the podcast, Emily.
Hi, Rohan. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm excited to be here, and honestly, I'm also curious about how this conversation will go. Talking about my day sounds easy, but sometimes when English comes in, things become funny.
That's exactly why this topic is perfect. Talking about your day is one of the best ways to practice English naturally. All right, Emily, let's begin with a simple question. How was your day today?
Oh, my day was actually quite interesting. It started normally. I woke up around 7 in the morning, made myself a cup of coffee, and then I checked my phone for messages. But the funny part was, my alarm didn't wake me up today. My cat woke me up.
Your cat is your backup alarm system.
Exactly. She jumped on my bed and started walking on my blanket until I woke up. Giggling, I think she was hungry.
That's actually a perfect example of talking about your day. You started with a simple event and added a small story. Many English learners think they need big topics to speak English. But honestly, everyday life gives you endless conversation topics.
Yes, because everyone has a day. Everyone has experiences.
Even small things like drinking coffee, traveling to work, or meeting someone can become a conversation. Emily, tell us something funny that happened today.
Okay, this one is a little embarrassing. I was talking to a delivery person this afternoon. I wanted to say, "Thank you for bringing the package," but I accidentally said, "Thank you for bringing the problem."
You thanked him for bringing a problem?
Yes, and I realized it immediately.
We both started laughing. Honestly, moments like these are great for learning. Let's pause for a moment and learn a useful word from Emily's story. The word is embarrassing. Embarrassing means something that makes you feel shy, awkward, or slightly uncomfortable because of a mistake or funny situation.
Yes, and sometimes embarrassing moments become the funniest memories later.
Emily, what did you do after the delivery situation?
After that, I continued my work. I work from home, so I spent a few hours answering emails and attending online meetings. But honestly, meetings can be very long sometimes. Sometimes I feel like meetings could be emails.
That's a universal truth. And by the way, if you're enjoying this conversation and you're still watching this podcast, don't forget to like this podcast. And if you still haven't subscribed to our channel, Daily Communication Star, please subscribe to the channel. Your one-click support helps us a lot. Emily, what happened in the afternoon?
In the afternoon, I went for a short walk. I like walking because it helps me relax. And sometimes when I walk, I try to describe things around me in English.
That's actually a great learning technique.
Yes. For example, today I saw a small park, children playing football, and a dog chasing a ball. So I started saying sentences in my head like, "The children are playing happily."
Listeners, this is a powerful exercise. If you describe your day in English, you train your brain to think in English.
And you don't need a partner to practice.
So what happened in the evening?
In the evening, I cooked dinner. Cooking relaxes me. But today, something funny happened again. I was following a recipe, but I forgot one ingredient. Giggling. Salt.
No salt?
Yes, the food tasted very strange.
That must have been a memorable dinner. Notice how Emily describes her day. She talks about events in time order: morning, afternoon, evening.
Yes, that makes storytelling easier.
All right, listeners, it's time for a small practice. Think about your day today. Try to answer these questions in English. What time did you wake up? What was the first thing you did? Did anything funny or unexpected happen?
And don't worry about grammar too much. Just speak. Even simple sentences are great practice.
Emily, show our listeners how to turn a simple sentence into a longer one.
Sure. Simple sentence. I woke up early today. Longer sentence. I woke up early today because I had an important meeting in the morning.
Perfect example.
Also, sometimes when I talk about my day, I add little feelings. For example, I was very excited. I was a little tired. I felt happy.
Feelings make your story interesting. Listeners, if you're still with us, here's something fun. After this podcast, try recording yourself describing your day for 1 minute.
Yes, and then listen to your recording. Giggling. Sometimes you'll notice funny mistakes, but that's how you improve.
In the next part of this conversation, Emily and I will go deeper. We'll practice repeating daily conversations, show you how to make your stories more interesting, and help you sound more natural when talking about your day. So, Emily, we've already talked about your morning, afternoon, and evening, but I think our listeners would love to hear how a full conversation about your day can sound naturally.
Yes, and sometimes when people ask, "How was your day?" they expect a simple answer. But the conversation can become interesting if you add small details.
Exactly. Small details make the story come alive.
And sometimes those little details become the funniest part of the conversation.
Emily, after dinner today, what did you do?
After dinner, I sat on the sofa with a cup of tea.
I like that moment of the day because everything feels calm.
But something funny happened again.
Your day seems full of funny moments.
Yes, my cat jumped on the table and almost knocked over my tea.
That sounds like an action movie scene.
Exactly, but with tea instead of danger.
Listeners, notice something important here. Emily is not just saying, "My day was good." She's adding little scenes: waking up, walking outside, cooking dinner, saving a cup of tea from a cat.
Yes, when you add these little moments, your English becomes more natural and interesting.
Our brains remember stories better than simple facts. So, when you talk about your day like a story, you practice vocabulary, emotions, and expressions at the same time.
And you also enjoy the conversation more.
Emily, can you tell a short story about your day again, but this time try to make it more descriptive?
Sure. This morning, I woke up a little late because my alarm didn't ring. My cat woke me up by walking across my blanket. After that, I made coffee and started my work. In the afternoon, I went for a walk and saw children playing football in the park. In the evening, I cooked dinner, but I forgot to add salt, so the food tasted a little strange. And finally, at night, I relaxed with a cup of tea while my cat tried to steal the spotlight again.
That was a perfect little story.
My cat really made my day memorable.
Now, we'll do something very useful for our listeners.
This is a repeat conversation practice.
Listeners, you can pause the podcast and repeat after Emily. Emily, Tell me about your day.
My day started early in the morning when I woke up and made myself a cup of coffee.
What did you do after that?
After that, I checked my messages and began my work.
Did anything interesting happen today?
Yes, I went for a walk in the afternoon and saw children playing in the park.
How did your evening go?
In the evening, I cooked dinner and later relaxed with a cup of tea.
Listeners, now repeat the conversation yourself.
Yes, try speaking out loud. Don't just listen, actually speak.
Sometimes when I practice speaking alone, I pretend I'm in a podcast like this.
It feels a little funny at first.
But it works.
Yes, because when you imagine a conversation, your brain becomes more active.
Emily, let's show listeners how they can make their daily story longer.
Sure. Instead of saying, I went to work, you can say, I went to work and I had an interesting meeting with my team.
Exactly. Add a reason, a feeling, or a detail.
That way, your story becomes more engaging.
Another trick is adding emotions.
Yes.
For example, I felt happy when I finished my work. I felt tired after a long day. I felt excited when I met a friend.
Emotions connect your story with the listener.
Listeners, here's something fun. Think about one surprising thing that happened today.
Maybe you met someone new.
Maybe you saw something funny.
Or maybe something unexpected happened.
That small moment can become a great English conversation.
Actually, Rowan, I just remembered another small moment from today.
Oh, really? What happened?
I tried to talk to my cat in English.
Did she understand?
I don't think so, but she looked very confused.
Maybe she prefers another language.
Maybe the language of food.
If you want to improve your English speaking, start with the simplest topic, your day.
Because you already know your life.
You don't need to invent stories.
Just describe what happened.
English becomes easier when you practice it in real situations.
And talking about your day is one of the most natural situations.
Even a simple conversation can improve your confidence.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode.
If you enjoyed this conversation and learned something new about talking about your day in English, don't forget to like this podcast. And if you still haven't subscribed to our channel, Daily Communication Star, please subscribe. Your support helps us create more helpful conversations like this.
Thank you for listening and practicing with us.
Keep speaking, keep learning, and keep sharing your stories in English.
See you in the next conversation.
Goodbye, everyone.